at our final map of the series. It's gone all the way. I would expect nothing less over the course of Season 11. We have had rather a tendency to go all the way, and our final map will be Mirage. As Chad has highlighted, a whole lot more evidence of Fnatic's Mirage, not so much success. Mousesports, 100% in the Pro League so far on this map, but oh, it's all down to this. And I think that Shaken, that nuke result, will that be in any of those 5 players on the right-hand side of your screen's mind? Will the 16-1 be echoing into Mirage? They can't afford it to happen. And we're into the pistol with a lot of utility and a bit of progress. Straight up ramp. They want to fight. Rollins just caught the flash, and we're straight into the action. Bloodshed. Mousesports want to bring a bit of that momentum and fight Fnatic fire with fire. And already Rollins standing vigilant on the A site. You don't do that! He's knifed him and tagged him with the pistol. Finally finishes the job. 3 versus 2.
That is such a great way to kick off Mirage here. The bomb is planted, but it's a 3-on-2. Fnatic have been fantastic at retaking these bomb sites. You can see the kit there on the floor, but Chris J watching the perimeter. 3 kills for Roland. Surely it's enough. Voxy waits towards CT spawn. The bomb half cooked, and he does find the first kill. 2-on-2 now. Bomb needs to be defused, and it's not looking good. It's going to be Voxic nailing the headshots here and brings it down to a 2-on-1.
Yeah, all of that hard work from Brolin means nothing unless Crim hits that shot. He can't. Voxic saves the day for Mouse, and they're aggressive. All in on the opener. Pays off.
No one saw it coming, not even us. Normally you do a set piece here. That's a traditional T-side pistol approach.
Right.
You are smoke towards steps, one towards jungle, flash over, eradicate those risks, but they just threw caution to the wind there. Throwing just one flashbang, in they go, but Brolan, he gets 3 kills, and still it's not enough.
Well, if he denied the plant there with that knife, it would have been absolutely everything. But unfortunately for him, unable to convert. And while we're taking stock here, just before this force, okay, it's not a force. Normally we expect that Fnatic force to come on through. They've actually stayed conservative here. Brolin's the only one investing in a pistol. Flusher has a HE in hand. I just wanted to take stock of the series so far. We've been talking a lot about that Rops and Frozen combo throughout. Right now, Frozen has the least amount of frags on his team over the 4 maps that have been played. He only has 45 kills. He's 15 behind the pace compared to Carrigan and Chris J, who are normally the ones down the bottom of that scoreboard. So one of these 2 parts of this potent duo that we've been speaking a lot about hasn't shown up here in this final.
Yeah, dead on there, Chad. It is a bit of a mystery as to where they are right now. Certainly no missing players for Fnatic in the previous map, but they have lost the pistol now. No force buy. Pretty much guarantees this round for Mousesports here. But that does mean the CT buy comes in the 3rd. They're going to be buying up what they can. M4s for masses. Brolan might better bring a bit of extra utility, but it's going to be a very difficult round.
They're convinced it's Clair. You can see Carrigan was just checking everything. He wanted to make absolute certain he wasn't getting caught out by a cheeky Swede hiding in a corner with a CZ75, but he is safe, and so are Mouse. This should be a neat and tidy conversion. We may even see a full 10-man save.
It's the unicorn round, we call it.
Oh, that's perfect, yeah.
So they're very spotted. Quite magical when they come through, but we'll see if it happens.
You ever seen one?
A few times.
A unicorn, I mean?
Oh, not unless it's a Counter-Strike round.
Okay.
Not in real life, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Yeah. Shadow advantage. Chris J maybe going to ruin the unicorn round for everyone, and he does. Pocket 600, no complaints from the Dutchman.
But that's exactly why they wanted to stay alive, right? Oh, good HE follow-up there. We'll get the revenge frag, but the reason that Fnatic wanted to try and keep as many players alive here and not dying for those SMGs is to stop Mousesports from being able to farm some free cash, some easy cash. And now as we get underway, well, those MAC-10s, they only managed 1 kill, and going into this gun round, we should see head armor bought for the majority of the players on Fnatic, knowing that there were SMGs on the board just there.
Flusher actually saved the CZ. He might be tempted to keep that. He doesn't. He goes for the FAMAS instead. I was going to say, the trends we've seen so far are anything to go by. He could have just stuck on the pistol there and kept the money, but he goes for the FAMAS. They save for this round here, and they're up against MAC-10s, Galils, and a couple of AKs. Pretty even, to be honest with you. As Brolan makes his way towards underpass. Rogs to smoke. Brolan uses the one way. And JW gets that first kill. Lovely work.
We even saw JW earlier in the season, once he got smoked off window, jump out window onto the ledge on the right-hand side and pick top middle from there. So a bunch of moves to harass middle here as Crim's, the king of connector, will go down to Carrigan, get spammed through the smoke. The MAC-10, its rate of fire too powerful there, and that's even things up.
It really has. MAC-10 kill comes through. Order for mass. No, Rops gets the better of Flusher. They still have well over a minute on the clock here as well. And the defense is spread very thin indeed. You can see Brolan alone towards A. JW patrolling middle, and Golden alone in B. 3 players heading his position, and he's in that kneecap spot. Means he can spot them crossing over. There is a chance to kill if they walk across, but anyone running, all he can do is really spot and then try and reposition with his smoke. Flash will come over, that won't catch him. Oh, he's gone for the spray. That's surely cost him his life here.
Yeah, he's going to be able to drop down that smoke, which at least gives him something to survive in. But Chris J, he's doing it all with the MAC-10. He might even get a chance onto Rollins. The dink already came in. A quick move, yeah, that's all it takes, just as he looks away. And he wins the duel MAC-10 v Rifle.
Amazing scenes. The MAC-10, the MP9s, they're a lot of fun to watch when they actually come online and do massive work in these big rounds. Chris J with 2, upgrades the AUG as well. It's all about the spacing, finding little gaps, exploiting them. Getting the MAC-10 up close and personal. And JW, no choice but to sit back and wait. He got the opening frag in this round as well. Took Frozen down, nowhere near enough to win the round.
Seems like Mousesports aren't too thrown off by the nuke result, coming in absolutely all guns blazing into Mirage, and seems like Carrigan's done a good job of keeping everyone on a rather tight leash, not letting anyone fall into those individual traps. When you are so, you've just had a beating, it's part of you wants to get that little extra fraggy.
But as you guys mentioned, going into this one, you just got to recognize it as a best of 1 now. You've managed to get it to the final map. You've already got 2 wins under your belts as well. You're up against one of the world's best. Of course, there's going to be blowout performances. There's going to be times you take your eye off the prize and financial decisions don't go your way. Everything's been reset. It's the final map. They know they're serviceable on it. They've got a great start here. Another eco for Fnatic as well. Looking for that 4-0 start on the T side would be fantastic to bounce back from a 16-1 scoreline. Smoke towards steps. Carrigan watching for the pushes. Bomb still down. And they're just trying to bait out some utility here. No one's going to commit off this. Trying to make it look convincing with the Molotov towards Sandwich as well. It's working out what they're up against. They have received a flashbang and a bullet to the face. Roland, can he get out?
He took Rops down there. That would have been fantastic work, but the damage, maybe it's enough, as the deagle tag will come out as well. Towards the B bomb site they go, but that's where the stack is. Yeah,
they've got 2 players waiting and 1 to pincer from CPL. Frozen, he's focusing so much on finding this bench player. I don't think he's ready for Flusher. No knives here. They're not taking any chances, and Fnatic, they're striking with just the deagles. Robs can do nothing. His teammates crumble, and he's only got 6 HP. This just is not functional. A round won by Fnatic, and it's Golden, silent double kill that we didn't quite catch, again finding impact when he needed to.
Can you smell it?
You
Not
need
quite
to stop.
Yet.
I can't smell it.
Hold up a second, boys. There's a chance here. Rops.
Oh, you take this one, Chad. Go on.
Oh, I don't know. Don't give me all
If you want to build it up, you got to deliver.
I just want the crescendo.
I don't think there's much of a chance here.
They are all on B. I mean,
all on B. That is a good point.
He'll get the plan.
That should be it. That should be where the story ends.
Because he obviously doesn't have the information that he's clear. He's got to go through all the motions here, get this bomb planted, which he has managed to do. Molotov smoke's available. As soon as they smoke that bomb, his chances are pretty much nil.
Can you smell it?
He hasn't planted for himself. So playing ramp...
He's going to go...
Palace?
Palace or save it?
Palace is his best
Palace
bet.
is not the right decision with that Molotov in play, but maybe they won't think he'll go Palace because it's the most obvious spot.
There's the Molotov early, but no one's on the bomb, and there's the smoke. So yeah, as you predicted, this is how it ends. Golden going for a full 10-second defuse, and Rops, he's just going to keep hold of his rifle.
Well,
we can't get the line in for you, Rops, if you're not going to give the clutches a crack, mate.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're trying out here. We're trying to set you up. At least you can deliver a 3 versus 1 moment.
Here are the golden frags.
Yes, indeed.
The Rops didn't give them to us, but Golden did.
Ooh, very nice. And that's much needed as well. This is starting the spiral. 4-0, deficit on the CT side would have been a nightmare to recover. 3-1, you just look at it, we lost the pistol. Now we've got a full buy, everything we need, including the AWP at JW. This is one of his home maps. But that can be a burden as well. When he gets too comfortable and too aggressive, he can be volatile and give away those opening kills. We'll see which JW arrives here on Mirage. Spamming his way through. Doesn't take any damage in response. Crims tickles Chris J, but Carrigan does a lot more than that towards JW. That's the first kill. They've actually gained access towards A.
Yeah, Rollins going to be under threat as well. Good shot from Chris J. Voxic wakes up. The feed filled with Mousesports members, and now likely going to be seeing that bomb go down. Take note of its position, though. It's top mid. A frag from Crims keeps Fnatic in it, and through the flames, he can't quite spot another. Rops is around and will eventually find the frag. Bomb now on its way into A. Golden's locked out by a smoke.
He'll do very well to do anything with this. 4-on-1, bomb to be planted, and they've been absolutely ruined on the A side here.
I just want to know, on both of the gun rounds, where Carrigan's gone quick towards middle, he found the opening on the MAC-10 towards Crims in the previous. And this time round, he's taken down JW before he's even realized what's happening. And so Carrigan's impact there is huge.
JW had an AWP as well, right? Their first gun round, they've just won with pistols. They've got lots of money. They're feeling good. He didn't even go, JW didn't even swing for a peek. He was holding defensively. And Carrigan just comes around, absolutely destroys him, and they're trying to make sure this AWP can't be recovered. Just double downing, making sure it's taken all the way towards spawns. It can't be blown away by the C4. No funny business here. Golden will save the M4, but that's about it.
There's a distinct lack of funny business in the 5th map of a best-of-5 grand final. I'm not surprised.
We haven't seen the R8 yet. We might do. There is a buy available, just to know, for Fnatic, considering they won with pistols. They still have 7 grand. So JW, 1 and 2. He's only died twice so far. And we're into the 6th round, just to note that. And they're 4-1 down. So a lot of saving going on. He buys the AWP again. Was super passive in the previous round. Does he want to throw a Palace peek in there?
He's got the spawn for a fight.
Go for a B aggressive pick. We'll see what happens. He needs to go for an opening kill here, just to kind of fill them with confidence, get something going for them.
Yeah, doesn't quite nail the movement for the speedy peek, but still there before his opponent, and they both fire off a shot, both with vision obscured, and he wants to throw out a second, but Woxic thinking better of it. They know there's 2 AWPs in play now. That's been made clear.
Oh, the pounds from Palace.
And Rollins nowhere near it. They're wide open. They're just walking out. Yeah. 2 Ts have full control of A, but the bomb's not with them. Woxic's got to get the hell out of there. He's being chased down by Crims. And phew.
They can just plant their feet now. Rollins got no idea. That's perfect for Mousesports. This maybe not be... Oh, he hits the shot, but it doesn't quite kill him. Frozen crosses over towards the side. 4 and 4 now, but the bomb needs to make its way over. That's at A ramp right now. Molotov towards jungle. Does JW get hit by it? Apparently not. He's safe in the corner. Smoking the site. Bomb will be planted any second now. Voxic waiting for the smoke to bloom. Molotov will protect him for now. Another one goes down.
He wants to challenge it so badly. He does still get the shot, but Woxic's done his job. Bomb down, disadvantage. JW, he's been hit by everyone's nades. Down to 6, flank from Crims. Oh no, Fnatic, they surely have this one now. Carrigan, Frozen, just the 2 of them. Connector and Palace respectively. Frozen's not really in a position to contest that bomb, and Carrigan's just gone down with half left on the bomb. Frozen's going for the silent flank. Crims is going to have called it clear, but JW's on the bomb already. Frozen's not going to get there in time. He was knife out, hoping to call the bluff, but instead he'll just have to keep hold of his weapon. That's 2 very familiar territory. Oh, he goes down as well, be forced to rebuy.
Well, there we have it. Fnatic with a very convincing round. This one was getting out of control. At 3-0, it looked like they were destined to find the 4th. Really start hammering it home, but Fnatic won with the pistols. Even with this advantageous position, Fnatic pull it back. It's a flank from Crims. He manages to close things out. Then the full defuse comes in. Frozen can do nothing about it, and that was a miracle of a round for Mousesports. Open A bomb site, 4 players towards middle. You'd think with those picks they'd have enough to work with there. But here we go. Fast again. Carrigan looking for the same opening kill.
And Rollins right next to him.
Back
turn, they walk straight past him. I'm gonna scream. Carrigan gets both. Another ridiculous round from the in-game leader of Mouse. The round's not done yet, though. His teammates are flooding into the B site, being met by Golden, pulls a pin in front of Rops. Can't believe his lucky stars. Woxic catches the first on the cross. It's JW to clutch, and he misses it. That was a sitter. Woxic with his underwear around his ankles was sitting there and still doesn't hit the shot. Mouse find 5.
Carrigan's doing it again, boys. He even had a bit of a spoon there with one of the players in Connect.
Yeah.
It was a nice little cuddle, and then moved on. Got 2 headshots. Here's the moment. So he's just like, hello, how's it going? Moves past.
Taps him on the bottom.
And then just gives them a taste of the AK. Beautiful scenes here from Carrigan. Once again, just leading the charge. And he's going to be the impact player of round number 7 here. A US Air Force Tactical Timeout brought to you by Fnatic at this point. It's their first of this 5th and final map. Voxic is the best performer in this series with a rating of 1.27 and 58 plus total frags. So we'll call it 59.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. There's more to come, Henry. I'm expecting to see the full 60, if believe it or not. But as the timeout's called, this is a wake-up call for Fnatic. They've just witnessed Mousesports actually winning T rounds. They forgot what that felt like after Nuke.
Exactly.
I'm not sure where our stats guy got that number from. You might want to go and recheck that one.
Well, he made it clear he's a text guy and the stats guy.
Okay.
So that's what he considers himself.
Either way, he needs to go and double check that one right there.
He did say 59 plus.
There was a plus.
He also said 1.27 rating, which is unequivocally incorrect.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we got the fact checker live with us here in the studio. Round 8, final map. And only a CZ75 for JW. Those AWPs that he's been enjoying quite the luxury of, no longer. Tight lip makes it harder for the Ts, or rather the CTs to jump for that info. Golden's only gone for one of them.
Yeah, you also can't peel as far back when you want to throw nades. You need to know where the new threshold is that you can be spotted. But right here for Fnatic, with this back and forth affair of the way that they've been allowed to win a round, it feels like, and then immediately get slapped in the face with the next round loss. Oh my God, what?
That's what you get.
What?
When JW's on the server, that's what I expect. It's only the Mac 10 player, but it's Crim's getting the second here.
Oh, destabilizing a fully bought up Mousesports by leaping out of the window 30 seconds into the round and finding the CZ duel you dreamed of. It was only the Mac 10, admittedly, but look at this. They're all starting to go. The foundation's being ripped out of Mousesports in round 8. Only 2 remaining. There's very little damage they can continue to inflict, and just a fraction of Rops' elbow spotted. It's all that Flusher needs, and an off angle from Golden unlike any other. It was actually Brolin who was up there. Wopsic hit the shot. He actually killed him. Jesus.
He's fast, boys.
He is fast on that trigger.
Yeah. Well, Fnatic making this one exciting now. We said the 5th map was going to bang. We're getting there now. JW showing us what he's made of there. That's a classic JW move. Golden, very precise at the M4. Voxic did hit that ridiculous shot.
What?
And it will be brought on as our impact player of the previous round. But here we go. Things starting to balance out now. We're closing the gap. Money starting to be drained out of the bank accounts of Mousesports. Crochet exploring his options towards A ramp, but the flashback is pretty spot on. Can he find the kill? Crim's looking for 2 here.
Wow.
Nails it, on for a hat trick, and Brolin is there to back him up.
Stop going ramp is the message they send. Get the hell out of our turf. Only Frozen and Rops, but they do manage to find at least one. An injured Brolin still exists, but the injured Brolin has found their head, and that's all over. Rops dead, 5-4. Fnatic completely and totally leveling the lead that Mousesports managed to build.
Yeah, they should do after this round. That's the money broken now. So a partial buy at the very most from Mousesports here. A very lackluster approach there towards the A ramp. Crim saw it coming. Flashbangs in. 3 kills in the round. Brought on backing him up as well. Excellent work. Showing why he is king of connector, as Chad said before. He's nimble, moves around. Nice coordinated strike there towards the A ramp has led them to another victory.
Got a nice beard as well.
He has lots of beards out there right now.
Yeah, shout out to all the...
Do you remember Olof's beard the other day?
Yeah.
That was
working on that one.
luscious.
That was thick.
Yeah.
With 3
Heavy
Cs.
beard. Yeah.
Now, this might look a little bit strange, ladies and gentlemen. They're sitting at spawn. They're not doing a lot. Well, they don't have a lot to work with here. So what we've been seeing a lot of with these rounds is the teams
I reckon
Frozen's
having a pee.
Going to the bathroom.
I'm calling it now. He's peeing live during a grand final.
I think you're right.
It's a luxury he doesn't normally get.
So on
He's in
round
the
10,
ensuite.
when we do the post game, if Mousesports win, did Frozen go to the bathroom on round 10?
Did he actually take his hands and mouse? Oh, that was a quick one if it was.
I hope he washed his hands.
Yeah, as you all should be. Spotted. Just going to be continuing to draw out that CT utility while Frozen finishes off. I think he forgot to dry.
No, but seriously for a second, Frozen is underperforming based on his stats for the remainder of the season,
Because he needed
right?
to pee, Chad.
Well, I'm a little bit worried about his performance going into this last map here, because when we flick on over and they're on the CT side, if he's still hemorrhaging and unable to convert with some multi-kills, Fnatic might be able to run away with this. So
certainly. He's been highlighted. You know, we gave 2 names from both squads as ones to watch, and well, Rops, he was one of them, and he has just justified it with a nice deagle shot. But Crims, oh, lovely!
Yeah.
A quick collection of all 4, methodically tapping away in towards ramp.
Yeah, really enjoyed that from Crims. He has turned up to play on Mirage, that's for sure. Look at him go, tapping away. He knows he's getting all 4 kills here as well. So confident on the ticket booth. Sends him packing, and we've got 5-5. Mousesports, they want to have a timeout here. Apparently not happy to play with the 5 rifles, 1 Krieg spotted for Voxic. Seeing more AWPers transition to that weapon, but maybe not for much longer. We are playing on the old patch. You won't see as many Kriegs going forward in 2020. And a boost towards shore here. You don't have to jump on the box itself. Just staying on your teammate's head gives you a better angle. But feeling pressure towards B, they're going to dismount and go back to their default setup.
just to note here, whoever threw the Molotov in the mid window.
Oh, no way. No way. You don't see that too often. It's Frozen as well.
Oh, that's just going to be salt into the wound of the underperforming star. 9th death, extra salty, and more damage actually inflicted. ChrisJ caught on the way out, down to 61. And just as Karrigan starts to tap, Fnatic feel like they're building into the CT side. It's starting to get a little nuky around here. And I'm not talking about the player. I'm talking about the 16-1 scoreline. Rollins lining him up, another multi-kill from him. We said he was one to watch, a crucial component in Fnatic victories, and well, he's done it again, a triple kill. Now ChrisJ, we said he has impact. Well, this is a chance to demonstrate. Molotov will force JW's hand, but oh no. he hesitated too long, and now he gets hunted down. We see 6-5. Fnatic will take the lead after a very strong start from Mouse.
Has to be the eco for Mousesports. A flying start for them, 4-1 up. Now Fnatic take the lead. It is the CT-sided map. But how much damage was inflicted here? Insane. Cleanly takes down Frozen, does 50 damage towards ChrisJ as well. Brolan, no problem at all getting these final couple of frags here. They're looking sharp. Fnatic have bounced right back on the CT side, and they've managed to pick up 3 AK-47s to go with their setup here.
They did it to him again. Did he throw it? No, someone's throwing a Molotov for him and it's not going deep enough. The idea is to put out the smoke. When he threw it for himself, it was deep enough that he could still pick
They're trying to throw the fancy one to like throw it while going to B so that he can still have his, right? So he can throw us behind boxes. Ouch, indeed. Rop's gone, walks it. ChrisJ both down to a rather nasty number. He wants more, wants to finish off where that nade started. Just the Deagles and scout for Rops this time. Karrigan like a moth to a flame, he is a Dane to a smoke. Does catch the info on that jump, but he's expecting to be watched, and Crims was checking it out, so it's a quick double to open things up. This should very well be a Fnatic round. I don't think I need to tell you that, but
yeah, I think you might be right there. Golden, if you can drive the plant, make this one clean, that would be great. That kill should confirm that. We are going to see the scouts, the Glock, waiting towards the B apartments right now as the AWP is looking towards the kitchen position. Just a matter of time before this one ends, and maybe a knife is on the cards. We haven't seen one for a while. It's been a while. Let's have a couple. Let's have a couple knives. Oh no! Is it gonna work?
Yes! It took us 5 maps, but we get the Fnatic knives out in full force. A double. He matches JW's record of 2 consecutive knife kills.
In one round, and $3,000 farmed there. He gets $32.50 on top of that as well. A lot of money found in the round. A humiliating finish from Mousesports there. It wasn't eco. Won't get too carried away, but still, Fnatic back on track.
Well, in these gun rounds, where they were finding frags, was Karrigan getting close towards that connector smoke. We highlighted earlier in the piece, he had a couple of huge entries when we were back down at that 4-1 scoreline. This time they shy away from middle. Fnatic have done a fantastic job of batting away this constant mid-pressure. Now they're having to take it a little bit more passive, a little bit more slowly. You can see Fnatic, they were expecting that same play. They had 4 individuals leaning towards middle here.
Well, it's a much slower approach from Mousesports. You're dead on. Crim's towards CPL right now. 15 kills after 12 rounds of play. He is giving them hell out there. JW with the AWP towards middle. And in terms of the setup here, it is a full buy for Mousesports. The AWP for Voxic, I haven't said his name really at all. He's 6 and 7. Round 13. They've got enough for a productive half on the T side, but by Mousesports standards, knowing the Fnatic, the way they've dominated the victories in the rounds, I feel like they will have the upper hand here. If they get 10-5 scoreline, it could be theirs for the taking.
Yeah, I don't think 5 is insufficient, and I think that would be the Mousesports sentiment too. There's 3 members of Fnatic invested into this B site here.
Bear in mind that he won the pistol and got a 3-0 conversion as well, but finally, an advantage here in a gun round. A couple of kills, but still 2 players towards B.
Yeah, that's going to catch them off guard.
They won't check
Golden's boosted. Oh, he's going to be surely having an advantage in this one. Crimson's caught Chris. And so 4 versus 2. Golden only getting 1 from the boost could prove to be the problem for Fnatic. But Crims, he's been far from the problem. He's been a solution in a lot of these. Karrigan, however, will resolve the issue for now. That's an important one. Mousesports find their 6th.
I thought there was a chance there. They had 2 players remaining in B after 2 kills were given away. The boost, I feel like if he maybe had a bit more trigger discipline, could have done a bit more of it, but he was worried that the player was going to check the corner, take him down, had to take the chance. and it doesn't work out.
And realistically, with the stack that they had on that bomb site, even with JW going down within the vent room, that was the bait. That was like, oh, he could be playing cat this round. Let's go B, let's go B. The fact that Flusher falls immediately after jumping up towards the apartments area, that was really the crux of that round. So they'll buy back in, 7-6. They want to fight mid this time.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be called off. We received word, we had a little light freeze on Crims, but no damage was inflicted, and therefore we can just get straight back into the round and start all over.
Just like that. No problem at all.
Magic.
Yeah, it all works out. We are going to see the round 14 come through momentarily. Money available on both sides. You see the impact player of round number 13 was Crims. Indeed, with 2 kills wasn't enough to win the round, however. Good shift from him so far. Solid work. 17 kills.
Jeez. They're all so capable of it. This time, it's worth mentioning, you know, as we continue to take stock, that JW still has had such a low amount of contact. I mean, 3 kills, 5 deaths in 14 rounds of play. He's just been a silent sailor floating along. Not this time, though. Quite the opposite of silent, plucking Carrigan out of the air, but it lands in his calf, and that's just insufficient. He continues, catches the frag. Rollins could be tested, but Chris J, he's having nades thrown in his direction, all angles. He's looking for a safe haven, doesn't want to be exposed, and you can see Golden, he's trying to catch him.
Yeah, he'll decide to back off. They baited out a lot of utility there. Smokes, incendiaries, flashes. They want to go back to B. They've got a 5-on-4 advantage. That could be a nice place to finish up. For now, though, plenty of time. Sending the all back towards T-spawn. The bomb's there as well. Smoking towards window, I believe, or short. We'll see which one it is. It's going to be the former. And when's their final play going towards? They have got a player at A ramp. That's going to be Rops, I believe.
Oh, Crims, this could be everything right here. If he jukes them in the smoke, if he's able to get... Oh, they're not peeling through. They're holding back.
Frozen's checking it, but Crims, he nutmegs them. There was such a setup from Mouse. It was all hinging on Frozen, but still they find the frags. Flush is gone. Crims shut down by Chris J's Galil, and now Brolin, they're coming towards his site. He's done so well with the multi-kills here on A, and he's continuing to try and find a second. Leaping over the smoke through the box, he connects. Bomb goes down from Voxic, but he's made it competitive. Brolin, the babyface killer's found 2. And maybe, just maybe that's enough for his teammate Golden to clutch up. 6 HP in his exchange. 1 bullet from the AWP of Carrigan will conclude, but it's Golden to find it. And Brolin and Golden, with their powers combined, pick up the 8th for the Fnatic boys.
It looks so destined for a Mousesports round there, but Golden fights back. It was the one-on-one battle against the AWP as well, and the bomb placed as it was, you would think the AWP has the advantage there, but Carrigan, 17 points of health, 1 bullet would do it, and instead of ducking and weaving and checking the bomb every now and then at intervals, he actually just checked it face up, and Golden, he hits the shot, job done.
This spree of rounds, this 6 out of the last 7 that Fnatic have been able to post, all started with that low-buy situation. JW hopping out the window and killing Chris J in the underpass. From there, they sparred around with Famis's. They're able to pick up and upgrade, and here, they're looking to potentially 9-6 this half.
Yeah, they were 4-1 down.
4-1 to 9-6.
JW hasn't been tested too much in middle. He's either been zoned out by his own teammates incendiaries or smoked out. Hasn't really had much of a chance to show us what he's made of. Same story for Voxic, really. Only got 7 kills. The AWP has been quiet on Mirage so far, which you don't say too often. Flash over, falls back. JW still fires off the shot. It's going to be the A execution here. Final round. Smokes towards CT spawn, jungle and steps. Molotov is sandwich, shadow. You normally see Rops towards a palace position. Could even go for a contact play yet. Worked out before on the pistol. There's the flash, in they go.
Reddy Crims finds the first. Chris J to trade. Rollins to swing. Spray doesn't work out. 3v3. Not for long. JW back to fill the gap. Traded by Rops on his palace position. We were talking about it. A double gives Mousesports the edge. Final round, final map, first half. Flusher set up for a 1 versus 2. Certainly not impossible. Smoke, kit, the whole shebang, a full set of 100 hit points. He's got the equipment he needs. It's going to come down to the execution. Does find Carrigan at the cost, and he already has a good sneaking suspicion as to where Rops is. He's got a smoke.
We said Robs is always in that palace position. Drops the smoke, trying to bait him out. It's a deep smoke as well, so he has no vision of the top of it. He doesn't touch the bomb. Flashbang goes in, touches it, but Robs will take the round. We have ourselves an 8-7 half in the 5th and final map of this grand final here. We split it right down the middle, and it will be Fnatic. With 8-7 lead here, this all culminates after this break.
Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hearing none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aye.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know, like I know, we'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone would show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide in with the rhymes that make the dimes all close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. Yeah. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon.
Yeah.
You said that you want it, so I got it for
Got
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll.
A single half of Counter-Strike to determine who will be our Season 11 Pro League champions. Overcoming adversity, compromises across the board, but Fnatic and Mousesports have overcome it all. 2 apiece. One half, Mirage, and it couldn't be closer. 8-7, Mousesports a 4-1 lead, but equalized by Fnatic heroics. JW up to his antics, double knife kills in a single round. It has delivered in what you promised, Henry, and I'm sure we've got another half of exactly the same.
2 decoys spotted, by the way. Chad, decoys are a big conversation in CSGO right now. Brolan and JW
He's lining up a decoy.
They're setting up a bit of a fake here. Some sort of execution to bait out utility. We've been talking about it. So Astralis started this idea. So where are they throwing them towards? They're going to make it look like the pillar smokes are coming in, trying to bait out utility at this point. Is there a reaction? There's not actually much. You can't see any CDs peeling away. They have full mid control. And now they know it's decoys. This has to be a quick pounce for Fnatic towards A, and in they go.
Yeah, just hoping if there was CT utility, but that only utility's on Chris. He went for the smoke and the kit. And well, if the bomb does go down, he's got it in the right place, that's for sure. What a
one bullet
shot from Chris J. 1 bullet fired, 1 body dropped, bomb down. JW, he's been sitting in the smoke this whole time, trying to nutmeg, but realizing that a passive stance could be The wiser choice. Rare
Double
to see
nades,
him
double
fall
nades.
out. And you're right. Double nades
That's when
with the
smoke
bomb
defuse.
down.
Because Twitch has a smoke, he's going to defuse, they'll double nade the bomb. That's their big plan here. That's where it all culminates. We'll see whether they actually land the shot.
They have to surely cut down a couple of these Mousesports members. They're not going to have an uncontested
grenade.
stance, and there goes the nades. And it works! It actually works! Fnatic, they're going to take the pistol. Oh, the airstrike. Frozen's on it.
Wait, he's on
Frozen's on it. Frozen can get it, but Crimson stabbed him. I'm losing my shit. They're going to win the round. Fnatic with nades and knives find 9.
That is insane. Have you ever seen anything like it? A double HE onto the bomb, being diffused. I didn't think that would even find a kill. It does, and then a stab to deny the fuse once again. Fnatic winning in true Fnatic style. That is insane. Crim's and
off the
Flusher,
balcony, knife out.
knife out after getting this kill as well. The knife, oh, he just
ignores
avoids him.
him.
He just avoids him.
Oh my God.
What in God's name?
Not only that, the way that they threw those nades was so clumsy to have to peek around the
Yep.
A
I
round.
thought it was
Exactly.
rebounding off the wall.
I thought they might have like a
Yeah.
stack or some kind of
I
like,
assume there'd be some
lineup.
sick lineup, like on Train, for example. He bounced off the door, lands on the bomb. They would have to just run out the nades in hand, hope for the best,
Have a go.
and just throw them in, and it
What?
worked. It worked.
And then get another knife kill. I mean, I don't blame them for calling a tactical timeout. That was chaos.
Let them stew on it. Carrigan
Oh.
at one point did this too. Fnatic, when he knew he was going to win, he called the tactical timeout just before it was about to end. And now, a chance then to stew over that. A couple more knife kills thrown in, grenade kills.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I told you the half would deliver, and it starts with a bang. Let's get this one started. A force buy from Mouse, round 17. Will we see Fnatic take those back-to-back, but not only Season 1 and 2, but then come back in Season 11 with a victory to be the first team to have 3.
Yeah, it's been a while, but Robs, he does get the opening kill here. Desert Eagle, always going to be deadly on Mirage, and they've fully invested into the round. They've got themselves a 5-on-4. Christian down to 8 HP, but at this point, Robs has managed to fade away. Full control of B for now, though. Golden inquires about his presence. Smoke down. Can't really do much about it. Might have to fall back and go towards A. His teammates certainly are.
All these rounds have been so scary throughout all of the Pro League and the Deagles. Well, no one's done it better than Mousesports, using it up close and personal like a shotgun. We heard it from Rops's mouth.
Testament to that is the fact that he's actually holding with the Deagle and the UMP on his back. There's some evidence for you. Right there. Still, 4 versus 5. Chris J just a scrap of health. Golden looking to try and present some mid-presence, hoping to get the CTs active, but look how silent the map is right now. It's fallen dead quiet.
30 seconds.
Yeah, Fnatic a little bit rattled here. They have got the Eagle presence towards the Palace position. That's Chris J looking for 1 kill. Voxic might have to go for a little bit more than that. Spots the arm, nails the shot, but can't find the kill. Chris J still in position to find a frag here. Low HP, they haven't checked him, and Crims will take him down.
He had so many options there.
He stops the
Too
plan.
many.
He can do
If he
enough.
can stop it, it's not enough, but that is just one man. They know where he should be. Brolin typically in Palace, Carrigan staring, smoke's thrown. They know exactly where he is, and he reveals it. He has to throw bullets down range, but now they know, and the defuse was just 100%. I don't see any way Brolin can contest this. He's just going to try and keep hold of his weapon, heading towards T-spawn, and he will get away with murder. He'll keep his weapon. Mousesports take the 8th.
Well, it was an exciting pistol, an exciting second round, and what's in store for the third? There will be a Krieg for Brolin saved over. They got the plant down there, so there is an option to buy into this that they really want to, or they take the eco, and they'll get $1,900 each next round. That still won't be enough for a buy, really.
I think they should force behind this. They should just go all in behind Brolin's Krieg.
Yeah.
We've seen him time and time again just stroll out onto areas of the map and crack open bomb sites with that weapon. And he's got his favorite right here, right now. So they're not going to go for the full commitment behind this. Just a couple of upgraded pistols. The flash on Crims, maybe that could set him up. Oh, the timing!
Oof. Damage inflicted, no kill found.
Robs is so lucky that he was going for the bricks and not the outside fence. That's jump. He does live to tell the tale. Safe and sound, and now tucked away in his hidey hole.
Chris J. Deagle, of course, fighting fire with fire. Saw this a lot in the previous maps. Gun rounds, he wants to keep the money strong, I assume, for Voxic, make sure he has the AWP at all times. And we will see now Fnatic with 1 smoke. A Brolin Krieg So what can he really do? Smoke spawns, smoke steps, or just walk in?
I feel like
back?
Brolin wants to fight CT. He doesn't smoke CT. He's got the weapon for that fight. And as that smoke fades, still so much time. I have a sneaking suspicion Chris J is winning this duel. Flusher going to have quite a lot to deal with. As soon as he comes around that corner, he's going to be looking to pre-aim stairs, and then he's going to get a face full of Chris J's Deeg. Oof.
There it is. A beautiful shot from Chris J. He won't recover anything more. They've only got pistols on the other side. The smoke, though, forces their hand. They have to push off this, and Brolin will deliver.
Chris J's done everything he can. That's his contribution concluded. And now Rops has to finish the job. Does so into the first. Crim's with no health, peeking into a rifle. And now JW's causing mischief as well. Can't see him. Nice adjustment. Woxic does flick enough to conclude Crim's round, 2v2.
This wasn't a force buy. This was an eco with one creep saved. Tremendous damage inflicted towards Golden, and now JW, 2 versus 1 towards that connector. They know where he is, but Carrigan, he finds him just before the smoke blooms. They're going to recover the AWP or the Krieg. I guess both will do. And he's got a full defuse there. No problem whatsoever. It's going to be 2 in a row for Mousesports. But Fnatic got the bomb down there. They've got plenty of money. Remember, they didn't invest in that round. They managed to bring it down to 1 versus 1. So they've certainly damaged the economy of Mousesports. But a beautiful shot from Chris J. Open things up. They got the bomb down. 1 versus 1, but still, unless they win that round, doesn't do too much for them.
Well, Carrigan's nade there was only made possible by Woxic with the jumping scout tag, right? So that round right there was down to a knife's edge. And as we flick on forward, the guns will come out. The plants have been fantastic. The economy, that's not the problem right here. It's all about rounds. We're 9-9. There won't be any saving. There won't be any hiding. It's the last map.
They're dorping. Pulled it out. Woxic's not going to find anything with his, but Chris J's taken his responsibility over to the CT. 3 members of Fnatic starting to forge a path towards A through mid. At least that's what Brolin is suggesting. He will take control of this and call it clear. That's step 1. Frozen. Ooh, he might be stepped over. Down to 6, but he does manage to get away.
No deaths yet. Brolin, though, looking to change that. He's in towards connector. Bomb to be recovered by Golden and T-Spawn. Spread across the map. Fnatic giving up 2 rounds to this CT defense. Means the double orb setup is out. Woxic and Chris J. No Desert Eagles this time. JW 6 and 10 right now. Walking in towards the B apartments here. The orb scope pinned on his position. If he goes any further, could be taken down. This could be a... Oh, he nails it. How's he done that?
That's an AWPer who knows the AWP lines. It was so ridiculous. It's crashed the computer. Back in, though, fortunately. Big up to production. JW catching Carrigan as we try and piece this one back together again, as do Mouse. Towards the side. This is when you know Fnatic's T-side's going well, is when the bomb's on the other side of the map and they have control of the other side. Like, that's what it looked like in their victories.
Yeah, you could just see how they were happy to limp in and take all these individual duels. It comes down to hitting the shots, but there's still a chance for this one to turn. 3 members alive, 16 seconds, they're going A.
They're actually committing A, despite JW calling it clear on B. They know they're going to have to be hiding in the site. Brolin's done well, but Crim's has caught the frag he needs to. Frozen's just waiting for his imminent doom. And another for Fnatic, double digits.
I can't believe JW wins that duel. Woxic had the AWP ready in his position. He somehow baits up a shot, gets the body shots in there, calls B's clear. They still go back towards A and win the round. It shuts down the finances here at Mousesports in the 5th and final map here of the grand final. They're going to have to call a tactical timeout. Mousesports is their first. You can see them have $2,000 per player. That's about it. Even Chris J's feeling the financial burn. He's normally so frugal.
This is all made possible, right, by round number 3 coming down to just one individual surviving, right? It was Carrigan winning out that one-on-one situation. Yes. He gets that dunk nade. So they're automatically put down into the doldrums as far as their economy is concerned. And
Chad, they're buying.
He doesn't have armor.
He's gone for a glass cannon M4.
I can't say I've seen
Is this a rage buy?
That before.
What's going on?
He's dropping it over.
Yeah, okay, so they'll go for two hero rifles. This makes more sense. Okay. Wow. This is Mousesports making quite the commitment in round 19.
This is almost like a shove all in here. Yeah. Because if they don't convert this one, it's 1900 in the next. That's going to mean they're going to have to take another save. Because there's 2,400 in the follow-up.
Then 12.
Huge opportunity.
This is Fnatic's chance, and already they've squandered it. Mousesports, they charge straight up middle, and they've lost Chris J. One of their 2 rifles, the 2 pillars of round 20 success, gone.
Robs is in front of the Molotov here. Well, Prolan, he's taking care of business. Any storylines of this round is completely nullified at this point.
I'm baffled.
And yeah, it was a very strange investment. I'm not sure why they've done that. It's not like it's do or die time right now. They didn't have to invest. And rushing middle with no utility, Rolanders dispatches them.
Could you theorycraft with me? If Carrigan had accidentally bought an M4 because he misread the economy.
They can't restart.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But by buying that rifle, would you be better off just letting it go, having one Kevlar vest and someone having a go than buying around it and crippling your economy?
Probably, because look, what we're painting here, if no damage is done, assuming the way this round is going, it's just a clean sweep. Everybody stays alive or they lose one kill. Let Robs keep his deagle. Let Frozen keep the scout. That's all fine. I wouldn't be worried about that going forward because as we painted, 1900 in the next. On the CT side, that's not enough to get you anything, right?
Just to know, that's in the next round. They're currently at the absolute bottom of the barrel in terms of loss bonus. That's even second stage after losing this round. So they'll get 2,400 after that. So they've got a full eco coming up in the next round. They've lost that scout. Robs hasn't even got armor. He's got a kill, so he has $300. You can see his teammates at 0. They'll have 1,900 next, full eco. No doubt about it. So that's going to be a 12-9 after that point. So it's going to be 12-9 for Fnatic. And at that stage, the money still will be recovering. They'll be able to buy up, but there'll be compromises. It's going to be a difficult situation now for Mousesports to operate within.
I'm just trying to think through it, right? So 1,400 was as the loss bonus going into this round right here, right? So when you think about that, they were going, oh, well, we're probably in double eco territory anyway. But considering they won the second round of the game off of deagles and smokes, you could have given yourself 2 rounds with deagles, right? Yeah. You could have had 2 rounds back-to-back with deagles. Now here they're eco again. They didn't find any impact whatsoever in that round, and it didn't look organized. So if you're going to have those rifles and you just run them out into middle, you want to have something behind it, some flashes, some smokes, an idea.
We did say this was the last hurrah for Brolan.
Yeah.
And he's certainly getting his money's worth out of the Krieg.
Yeah, I think that round is a perfect example where Mousesports just pushed all in and Brolan's Krieg said, call.
Yeah, I'll take that. No
so
problem.
This is 12 now, right? Assuming that the deagle on Robs and those USPs don't get anything done here. Assuming this is 12. You look at this, 2,400 in the next round. Yeah, and Frozen with 2,400, he's only going to have just enough to buy. So does he have to drop down and buy like a FAMAS? Does he make another, sacrifice with a UMP, something along those lines?
They might be better off even just taking a partial buy in the next round, just going the deagles, just thinking like we are better off getting a double orb set up out here and winning with everything we possibly need. I'd rather go down swinging in that manner than force buying into FAMASs and M4s and trying to scrape rounds together.
Yeah, because if it's that limp buy, right, they're going to spend all their money in the next round. Everything will go because they need to buy whatever they can. And then within that following, they still won't have enough for another buy, right? So that's at that point, if they lose the next gun round, they're already conceding 13.
I mean, Mousesport, this is the issue with the CT side, and it's such a crucial point of the game, is your financial decisions have such long and painful echoes if you're punished for your choices. And at the point, we summarized the fact that we're here in the 5th, that it's essentially now just one map, a best of one for everything, for the title, for the prize money, and for the points. JW, he is just on a mission at this point.
Yeah, look at his teammates planting at A, and he's got 4 players contained within B, and he's happy with that. Got the kill, bombs down, he knows they're stacked in that bomb site. Let him keep their USPs. I don't need them.
Let them eat cake.
Will have to make noise to drop off of this position, so he will be given up if he does decide he wants to. Oh, never mind. Crim's going for the wallbang, offers up an AK.
There you go.
That's something. Worth that, and well, he only gets to keep it for a second. JW did fall elsewhere as well. Perhaps some rifles to be retrieved from Mousesports. Perhaps some light at the end of this tunnel. Chris J's found it. We'll keep it. We'll do his best to do so anyway. Quoxic wants one as well. There is a low HP on Golden, but he's managed to get himself out of dodge unless he gets exposed to window. He does, and Frozen takes him down. So a couple more weapons taken out of Fnatic hands, and another one found by Quoxic. Yes, he keeps it. That's something.
That's great, actually. Look at the money before they've bought right now. 4K, 4.7, 4.3. Yeah. Look at that. These saved rifles are everything now. It means that multiple players can have full utility, whereas before that wouldn't have been the case. So Fnatic, with what looked like a flawless round, getting a little bit sloppy towards the end, it could come back to bite them.
There was no reason to hunt that. They were full eco. You knew that already. Yeah. And you've given them 2 AKs to close that round off. That is actually a bit of a mistake, a bit of a nightmare. Mousesports are back in this now. because of those costly mistakes. The fact they've offered up 2 rifles for free. You can see they've actually got residual cash here. Voxic still has 4,300 before he buys his grenades.
Makes the AWP a realistic goal for the rest of this half.
And Chris J doesn't buy any grenades, just to know that. He's got a flash with $3,500 behind it. He's going for an aggressive push here. The reason he hasn't bought grenades, he wants to go for a kill somewhere crazy, like top or middle, and he's going for it.
Oh,
swinging for the fences. Let's go, Chris.
He's got it, and Frozen just strays through the smoke for 2. Mousesports, they have made quite the announcement of their buy here in round 22. It's already over unless J-Dub steps into the crosshairs and Frozen taps away. So silent, yet so loud in round 22. He finally arrives. They needed him, and 4 kills from Frozen. Impact player, that's for sure.
They're going to remember those AK-47s now. They won't make that mistake again, let me tell you. Oh my God, Chris J, I love that. The fact he didn't buy any grenades, you could just tell. He was sending it to the moon at that point. Runs up towards middle, but it's Frozen getting all the aggro here towards short, tapping away the AK-47 and manages to close out the round cleanly. Gets double digits for Mousesports here, and now JW down to just a Desert Eagle.
The Chris
J. Tables
J.
have turned. the Chris J is out, you're right.
The chance for the punish again is on the cards here, though, because even though it was a clean round, Fnatic win this one. Mousesports back down to the $1,900 loss bonus. They're keeping them in the pits of despair right there. And
Not again.
Rollins, the opening on Frozen, the hero of last goes. Crimson Flusher combined for another. Woxic under the balcony, does his best to delay the push, but...
But with him and Rops, there's a real chance. How does Crims hit that?
I don't know.
Just the tip of Rops' head showing.
And he drops the smoke and he's away. He's out of there. They're going towards B, and there has to be one player that stays at the A bomb site. Carrigan, he'll be alone towards B.
Oh, do they know? Is JW aware that it could slip through the backlines? They must know short's open.
What, you reckon he's going to do the full move? No, actually, you're going back in towards the kitchen. I thought he was going to go all ladder round to short flank, but no.
Oh, Carrigan has a smoke and a flash. He's already dropped his smoke towards short. They know where he is now. The Eagle won't quite connect him, but the rifle should.
Yeah. Nerve-wracking for a second with the missed Deeg, but all good in the hood. Bomb down 4 versus 1, so Woxic, despite finding the first frag on A, the bomb down B, and Crims is already way further up than Woxic was anticipating. A third for Crims in that one, and that puts them at 13, 3 rounds away from Fnatic being your ESL Pro League Season 11 champs.
Oh my God, this could be it. There is another buy available for Mousesports. A double up setup comes out. Remember, they did manage to win where they saved AKs before, so there was plenty of cash available. Chris J and Woxic, the latter not delivering here. Bottom fragging for Mousesports. He's supposed to be one of the superstar AWPers. We said he can be MIA sometimes. This is the worst possible time for him not to show up. Chris J taking matters into his own hands. He saved the day plenty of times before Mirage. It's a very infamous moment. He's got a gap in the smoke to work with here. Sees the foot, doesn't nail the shot.
He did hit the second though. Golden straight through the boxes. Catches 50 caliber into the thigh. Down to 44. Sentry on the way for Rops' his location. Frozen tucked in. He is catching a couple of nades of his own creation. Now, here comes Fnatic. It will be an A commitment. Rops losing health as well. JW just crouches. Crab walks in. Woxic, that's a big frag. And then back and forth we go. Mouse have the lead in this one. The trades favor them. There's so much time left on the round, but Fnatic, they're kind of committed to A. Up Tetris. Golden looking for a frag. Chris J still on short. He can support A from here with the weapon of choice of the AWP.
So tense here. 3-on-2 though. Roland been exceptional in this series so far. Chris J with the AWP towards short, and Golden, he'll make the first incision. Chris J though, he can't deny the plan. It's looking likely to go down on the CT side.
Yeah, Brolin got across.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No. Oh, he's actually taking the fight, Brolin. Krieg versus AWP for one last ride. And he does force Chris off the angle. He has inflicted non-lethal damage, but close enough. And now a 2v2. It's actually down to Carrigan. And those shots don't hit. That was his chance.
There is a smoke for the bomb, though. That makes things uncomfortable. And Brolin going for the full around the world here. Going to set up flashbangs for his teammates. So it's just going to be Gold in the fight first. Brolin to flash.
Well, it's kind of obvious where he's coming from. The low HP players on the bomber spray would do. One bullet would do. And 14 found Brolin. 26 on Mirage. He was bringing the frags he needs to, delivers and pulls them across the line again.
The rookie playing years above the level of his experience right now. That's insane. What a clutch that was. Set up the flashbangs for his teammate, gets the spray for the smoke as well, holds his nerve. It's JW's the impact player, but it's going to be Rollins the savior. We are one round away from championship point here, and Mousesports are financially ruined. They have $2,500 per player. They're going to get $2,900 on top of that next round. Chad, what do you even do here? It's pick your poison time. You're going in, you're taking the eco, a Deagle round.
They got across the line yesterday versus Stralis with Deagles. Maybe they're going to give that a crack again.
I think that's all they can do.
We can see 4 picked on up. Woxic yet to purchase on into anything. As we've mentioned, he's had his troubles with the AWP. It's now a problem of even being able to afford it. So they get 2,900 in the next round. They should be able to get it on up, but that's going to be last chance saloon. That's putting all your eggs in one basket right there. And on the other side of things, Fnatic, well, they've got Flusher on that Mac 10. They know that things are bleak on the side of Mousesports here, and he will just be heading to his well-known position of Palace, seeing if he can find any information, but it's towards middle where Mouse are drawing the majority of their attention early.
One more round for championship point. And to get there, they need to best Deagle armor. They will then have 5 lives to close out EPL Season 11.
What a ridiculous turnaround Fnatic have had. A career of highs, the highest highs, and arguably some of the lowest lows.
At some points in this organization for CSGO, for sure.
Yeah, they had to swallow their pride for a while.
An identity crisis. They had a revolving door of different players coming through. They couldn't find their footing. They lost the core. But now, they're back and potentially stronger than ever.
They found their passion. They found that fire that will drive them on. And the fire behind B site drives them further into the crosshairs of Fnatic. Chris J, that is the bomb. But Flusher's position in Palace should prove to be too much. Carrigan, however, finding one with his Desert Eagle. It could put a rifle in his hands, but he's got such a marathon ahead of him.
Yeah, he's got to get his running shoes on at this point. He's going to have to go for it. 2 versus 1, Molotov out. Goes towards a murder hole, and it might be quite an appropriate name. He can smoke the bomb, make things uncomfortable, force their hand. That's about it.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal for Carrigan. Fnatic, it's down to them. If they misstep, there's a chance.
Can he do it this time? Carrigan has had remarkable clutches over the years. We always say he can always find something out of nothing. It would take a 10-second defuse. The first frag is hit, smokes the bomb. He's going for it. Full 10 seconds for Crims, shutting it down on for a 30 bomb here in the 5th map of a best-of-5 grand final. Crims is showing up. So is Brolan. Your Crims at the top with 29. Brolan with 26. We haven't got anyone posting huge numbers apart from Carrigan and Robs, and that's not the name you want at the top, Chad.
Yeah, we said earlier in the season when Carrigan's having to desperately run on in and go for entry frags and he's top fragging, that's when the other individuals aren't showing on up. And here, well, Fnatic, they've been able to keep Mouse under the thumb. They're getting revenge for Season 10 finals. It was a 3-0 in the best-of-5. This time around, we're getting all the maps, and it's quick.
It's looking like this could very well be Chris J saying no, not yet. So is Frozen. He roars it from the top of his lungs. A quick 3K with him and Woxic's powers combined puts Flusher into a 1 versus 4 so early into round 26. He's going to get spotted. Yeah, and then straight through the wall. Robs will neutralize.
Well, a nice aggressive maneuver there from Mousesports. Now 4 lives for Fnatic. There's Frozen, the impact player around number 26. Money still there. There'd be some compromises. This might just be a Deagle round from them.
Yeah, the thing is, because they didn't do any damage in this round, then they shouldn't buy. If they took, 2 or 3 players and they knew that CT-sided economy was still a little bit hemorrhaged, then they should be forcing on in. But here, without that damage, they won't. It will be the hero AK for Crims, though, and considering those 29 frags to his name, that might be all it takes.
We'll see. The Desert Eagle will strike first, but no kill found. Receive 75 damage in return. Bomb down towards the B apartments here. 1 round for Fnatic to lift the trophy once again for a 3rd time. And Crims, an icon of Counter-Strike at this point.
Last
29
season,
kills.
it was like the resurgence was coming, right? It was like Season 10, Fnatic were in the finals again. Is it really going to happen? Mousesports dashed their dreams, as you highlighted. Well, now, just 1 season on, they could do it with Deags. Robs under the balcony is the only A defender active. Woxic's responsible for middle as well. You can see he's darting between the 2. Bomb far away from a bomb site at this point. You can see Brolin yet to commit to retrieval of it. So Fnatic happy to run this clock down, let the CTs make mistakes. But at this much on the line, Mousesports, they know that every move they make could be the difference between lifting a trophy and that wooden spoon they consider the silver medal to be. Spotted. Crims with this hero. AK does manage to inflict some good damage, and if I'm the CTs and I see an AKB, I might start considering that to be something worth rotating towards, at least pulling out some utility.
It's a good point, Alex. You can see them adjusting now. Flusher avoids the flames here. There's no sound cue.
They know where Rops is.
This could be the kill. Rops will get it, but Crims finds one towards B. There's still a chance they close it out right here, right now. There it is, a 3-on-2. Voxic needs both of these frags. Nails are first. Rollins low. 10 seconds, though. Has to cross. He has no choice, and down he goes. That will be the round. Crims is too far away.
Yeah, Voxic saves the day. My goodness, 2 crucial frags. He will find the third as well. He needed that. Quad kill total, but Voxic finding the impact frags on the hamstrung Fnatic. They limped across the site. The clock was his best friend. They had to cross. There was no other option.
This time it's a curious economical decision from Crims, who only was left with, what was it, 3,500? So he won't be able to get the AK. I'm pretty sure I saw him snap lock in the Deagle with armor and utility behind it. So, this one, it could, well, it feels like it's got overtime written all over it with the
I think so.
last few rounds.
I hope so. We haven't had an overtime yet. Over 4 maps.
Would be an appropriate time to get it kicked in.
I told you, boys, the 5th map in a best of 5 is where it always kicks off.
Kicked off? We have to have 4 maps just to kick off?
This is the one.
All right, I mean, it does feel that way, that's for sure. Crossfire established on A. They're going to be going for Chris J aggressive into Palace position, so he can catch anyone that wants to fight Voxic. And, well, Voxic's got ramp on lock, and that's exactly where Fnatic are coming. Here comes the first frag. Who's taking first blood? JW nutmegs him. Crouched in the smoke as it fades. He's expecting another 2 frags. Mousesports, their dreams of a grand final, getting ripped out of them. JW's done it all. 3 frags. 2 remain. 1 remains. It's all on to Carrigan. Fnatic, 5 maps, but I think they've done it. The flusher frag confirms it. And Fnatic have managed to convert full 5 games, a full best of 5. But we have our champions, Fnatic, 3-time champions no less.